The recent bull market has really given everybody high spirits, and all of us are enjoying it. And most importantly, there's a lot of new technologies and projects which are coming out on a daily basis. But the question all of us are asking ourselves is, how can you find and invest in these projects early on? For those of you who are part of my Telegram group or have watched my last 3 videos actually, will know exactly how to do that. But surely one of my favorite ways to find these projects early on and actually get an allocation into them is to join an incubator group. If you haven't seen the videos, I'll leave the links down below. But for those of you who don't know, an incubator style project is a project that helps startups through their early investment rounds. So today I'm going to be discussing a brand new incubator style project, but this one is very different. And the reason, one of the main reasons why it's different is because they don't need you to put in any funds into their token in order to get allocations into the actual tokens which are released through the startup projects. So this means that anyone across the globe without any funds can put in their time and effort and help to grow these projects and communities through skills such as development, marketing, just community growth. There's a variety of things you can do, and you will actually get allocations for those tokens. Not even allocations to the pre-sales, but to the tokens themselves. So this is extremely exciting. And I'm very happy to also say that I've agreed to give 1,000 of those tokens, of this project's tokens, to 10 people. That's right. So what I'm going to do is at the end of this video, I'm going to tell you how to enter. But first of all, let's discuss this unique project, and I'm going to go over all the information and everything else you need to know. So many of these launchpad projects have been popping up as of recent. Polkastarter, DuckDAO, Ignition, and they're great projects. I'm involved in many of them. But the issue that a lot of people have is that they can't afford these barrier points that they set, because their business plan is to create value for their tokens. So the amount of their tokens that you need to own in order to get into the whitelist or the IDOs or the pre-sales is pretty high for the average investor. And also there's people who basically don't have any money at all, and yes, they won't be counted as investors, but they also want to be part of this industry. So the solution is being made by Seedify. This is the brand new project that I'm going to be discussing today. The main concept of Seedify is to be a seed round incubator. The way this is going to work is that any project incubated is going to give away 3% of their token supply and get a $75,000 grant straight away. Now, this 3% will be divided between the Seedify community and be airdropped to them, and the community can perform a multitude of tasks in order to receive this airdrop. The tasks will include marketing, UX, smart contract development, tokenomics, DAO architecture, and community building. Now, when thinking about myself personally, I wouldn't really have enough time to, let's say, put in the effort and the work into Seedify. So I prefer as an investor to, let's say, stake my tokens or invest my money into buying their tokens and then reap the rewards from that. And with Seedify, you can do that. So they don't really require you to put in your time and do marketing and do other jobs that they have. What you can do is you can simply stake their token and then get the rewards from those seed rounds and those pre-sales, etc. So that's the beauty of this whole ecosystem, is that there's a part for everybody, for investors, for people who want to help the community and the new projects grow. There's a little bit for everyone. The beauty of Seedify is they are completely community focused. So instead of running an IDO or pre-sale or a seed round, they decided to give thousands of people 100 tokens each. So anyone who's involved in early is able to become part of the community, and they will have the power to vote, interact, to choose what happens, and most importantly, this will create a true value for the actual token. Now, the seed round incubator part is a very small part of Seedify, because after they announced their launch, a lot of people came into the community and they suggested that Seedify also has a launch pad. So alongside the project that gets incubated in a seed round, if the community votes so, they'll be able to have their pre-sale allocations through Seedify also. They'll also have a funding pool, as I said, incubator, community involvement programs, community involvement rewards, staking, and DAO. For those of you who don't know, it means decentralized autonomous organization. They also have solution partners program, and obviously a dashboard where you can interact with all of these systems. I want to discuss the tokenomics of Seedify because I believe that it's going to play a very crucial part in the success of this project. So the total supply is going to be 100 million tokens, but the initial circulating supply is going to be only 15 million. So they're going to set away 7 million for the community rewards, which will be unlocked at the release as bounties performed for the decentralized Seedify fund. Then it's going to be the initial fund pool of 6 million coins. So these coins will be staying in the fund pool wallet to transfer funds to community selected projects through the DAO. And then it's going to be the initial operation pool. These coins will be sold in small portions to inject resources to operations, bring in team members, pay costs of audits, legal development and marketing, and also provide liquidity if it's necessary. So they're going to release a very small amount of these tokens initially, so this is why it's very important to get involved as early as possible. So if you think you can add some value to the project, obviously do get involved. I'll leave all the links down below, and you can say you're from this channel. And then obviously the rest of the tokens will be released. There will be liquidity mining, as I can see here also. So first 3 months, 1.5 million tokens each month will be available for liquidity mining rewards. So this is a pretty unique, and then after 2 months will be 1 million, next 5 months will be 500,000. So the tokenomics, in my opinion, are done very correctly. They're not releasing all the top tokens onto the market. They're airdropping the markets to the community being involved. They're not creating any fake value behind them. They're letting people decide what is the value of this token. If the community wants to buy more, which I strongly believe they will because of the size of it, then the price will go up naturally, and the value will be decided by the amount of people trying to buy and sell. Seedify have also written a very detailed roadmap, which I'm going to go over now, but I'm going to give it in a shorter way to save everybody some time. So starting off in Q1, they're going to deploy their DAO. They're going to deploy their project proposal system, which will basically allow all the users of Seedify to vote on the best projects, which they will be incubating and probably launching through their platform. And alongside this, there's going to be more opportunities for the users to get involved, and most importantly, to start receiving rewards. In Q2 of this year, we're going to see staking and automated rewards. Automated rewards are pretty interesting, as basically the system will reward you automatically without you having to apply for these rewards. So it's your efforts and your time will be noticed, and these rewards will be sent out to you automatically. And one of the most exciting parts of Q2 is we're going to see a multi-chain wallet creation system, and it will work with Ethereum and Polkadot. Yes, Polkadot, one of my most favorite projects at the moment, and the one I'm most excited for in the next couple of years. Finally, at the end of this year in Q3 and Q4, we're going to see a fully fledged dashboard, pools, community rewards, and most importantly, the operations info. Now, this will be done by allowing the users to see a multi-signature wallet. So any user of Seedify will be able to see marketing, development expenses, head cost expenses, events, outsourced team, taxes, legal, audits, third-party tool subscriptions, and any other spending done through the Seedify ecosystem. So it's completely transparent to any user where the funding from the project is going. This is actually pretty good. I love it. I love it. Look, my best suggestion, if you have any other questions, is to leave them down below, or you can actually join the Telegram group. They literally just hit 50,000 users, so that's pretty exciting. They're gaining popularity, and they've got quite a few ambassadors also working, and they work in another group on Telegram, and they help the project grow with incentives, with other ways for the community to earn even before all of this has launched. So there might be some other opportunities, which is a little hint from myself. So my suggestion is go join. The ambassadors did tell me that they tried to answer within 5 minutes on any time zone. So why don't you go test it out and tell me if they actually do that. And to finally wrap things up, I wanted to discuss the person who I mentioned actually started this project by himself. His name is Levin. I'll leave his LinkedIn down below, and you also see on the screen now. And this individual started the project by himself with his own funds, and I'm a strong believer, and I love this because one of my projects that I started, I put my funds in, and I'm a strong believer in creating something and then building a community around it, and then getting, you know, people involved and people buying your token. It needs to be done properly. Instead of writing a white paper and asking for funds, which has failed many times, he's done it correctly. And right now they're in full swing in hiring new development managers, designers, everything, developers over the blockchain, everything that this project needs. People are coming, and they have a lot of applications. I've just spoken to him on the phone a couple hours ago. So it's truly an exciting time. And this is what the blockchain industry is all about. It's all about giving the power to the users of that specific project, of the holders of that specific cryptocurrency. So Seedify is literally that. It's a project for us, which is going to be ran by us. And as promised, the competition for 10 very lucky people. So if you want to get involved, there's a description down below, and you need to enter my Telegram group and read the pin message. It's going to take you no longer than a minute to enter, and you're probably going to be one of the last people to receive these tokens from the community. So do get involved. This is your lucky day. Descriptions are below. But that's it for today. I hope this project has really sort of given you a different perspective on incubator projects, and I'm sure that many of you will benefit from it. So this has been Crypto Beast, and I'll see you on the next one.